Right, it's something like the 22nd or 3rd of March 2011. And I've just got to Brent Knoll after coming cross country to St Michael's Church. I've never been inside it before. I can't find the light switch either. There's bound to be a light switch, but I can't find it. But anyway, it's quite, I wouldn't say it's as magnificent as East Brent or Lumpsham. It's a bit plainer, but it's got this magnificent big memorial thing to it in memory of John Somerset gent, who died the 8th of January 1663. And that's that could be his wives maybe next to him. That really is a magnificent bit of masonry, I suppose you'd call it. Because it might have escaped the it might become after Cromwell. So it might have escaped the Puritans. Fine looking organ there as well. Like I said, I can't find the light switch, so it's going to be a different effect when got some fine carvings on all these benches here, these pews. Lots of different sort of Egyptian type things. I always think they are these sort of carvings. A cow with wings and things like that. It's got a bit of woodworm, that. Obviously had shields on it once. It was full of woodworm, that one. Yeah, like I said, it's a shame I can't find the lights. It was all locked away, I suspect. That's a magnificent stained glass window at the back. I've taken photos as well. A nice carved ceiling this side. Looks pretty old, doesn't it? Much plainer this side. I think they're raising money to have the roof done as well. Yeah, very, very plain up this end, but beautiful stained glass windows. Blessed be the pure in heart. Don't know who that's supposed to be, with a great big sword like that. Then you've got a brass plaque in memory of George Barons Northcote Esquire of Somerset Court in this parish and manor house. Born January the 16th, 1845, died October the 23rd, 1915, aged 70. He brought the great boon of good water to Brent Knoll and Wick. Also, dearly loved son George Barons Northcote, captain of the 2nd Battalion of the Norfolk Regiment, born November the 14th, 1884, wounded in action when leading his men at the Battle of Sedgemoor, Mesopotamia, died Amaria for King and Country, 1915, aged 31. And you've got a few more nice stained glass windows. That one's in memory of Teresa Fitzgerald, baptised 1815, buried 28th of September 1867. It's a massive church, though. It is big. Like I say, it always amazes me exactly how big these churches were. In, like in small populated areas, like a couple hundred people, or maybe less than that. They have these massive churches. Like I say, this would come out much brighter, I think, if I could find the switches, but they're obviously locked away. There's a great feeling of bigness, more than in the other churches, I think, because this is raised up, and then you're walking into this sort of great big space. So there's a feeling of hugeness here. But the scene isn't very plain compared to East Brent and Limpsham. I'm hoping to go to St Andrews, Burnham and Barrow today, but it depends on battery. My sister Val hurt her leg the other day, so I'm going to hopefully try to get down there. I got a DVD of some of my walks for her. I forgot I've got this ability to move back as well. Yeah, that really shows up well, that particular stained glass window. I did art when I was younger at school. I got a grade 1 in it actually, but I used to love coming in churches, drawing the pillars in Indian ink, black. I'm quite lucky this is open. That's the old bike. I'll just do a little bit of the outside a minute. I've taken loads of photos. That's the old vicarage in there, I think. Brent Knoll, the big hill, lies behind here. It was a long time ago now. One of my dogs, Seeger, when he was younger. Yes, I lost him on Brent Knoll, and he spent the whole night in this graveyard on a particular grave waiting for me to find him. He went missing on the knoll, and somebody was brave enough to go up to him and read the phone number on his collar. He was a big German Shepherd. He was friendly though. He was human friendly. And I have done a lot of scanning of these graves in the past on different projects I was doing when I was looking for Bill Kingston's ancestors. I did quite a bit of scanning in here. George Albert Puddy, Battleborough, died 1914, aged 45, and Mary Ann King, wife of the above, who died 1935, aged 65. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to do any of that now. That's been done and it's recorded somewhere amongst Bill's papers. It's a bit misty today, so I'm just coming back here so I can get some alternative views of the church. Like I said, I've been through all these graves in the past. On a better day, I'd get a really good view from up here. I can see at the end of my finger will be Barrow Church, but of course it won't come out. I think that's Barrow Church, or no, that might be St Bridget's. That might be Barrow in front there. Not sure. Over here is the walkway, just beyond that bit of bush there. There's a track leading you up to the top of Brent Knoll. I just hope no one pinches me bike. It's always a risk, you know. Here's quite a nice view. I've got other pictures of the field, yeah. Of course, I have to come here another time because there might be some hells. I didn't know Barbara the last time I did this graveyard thoroughly. There could be hells in here for all I know. So there we are. There's the track that you take if you want to go up to the top to the knoll. You can go down the other side to East Brent Church. It's set in a magnificent area. They've cleaned all that up, I think, since I was here last. It looks like it's had a good old clean. There's the back of the church, look. I've sat on this bench a few times and I've had a picnic. I'm going to sit here again in a minute. I've got to get my bike though. I'm just trying to get to do an overall video. Like I said, that's why I don't know if I can get many churches in now, because I might go straight to Barrow today, I decided, and do Burnham another day. Because I really want to go and see my sister Val, see? Right, it's 10 to 12 now. It says, bit of a dull day. Right, over and out, everybody.